let's get down to the business. Mackenzie, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you are guest number 1. How you doing today, by the way?
Very tired, but super pumped.
Yeah? Not hungover in any form or fashion?
Oh, no. Not yet. That's tonight.
Right, yes. That is tonight. All right. Once again, thank you so much for taking the time to be on here on the cosplay episode and helping me do this. We've actually, you're... I mean, I don't want to name favorites or anything of my listeners, but you are definitely one of my favorites. Just the fact alone that there's like 2 people that own our merchandise. There's me and there's you.
Hi.
Technically, Andrew and Connor own pieces of our stuff from our merch store, but I bought it because, like, being the merchandiser, I have the discount. Yeah. So... I just bought a couple of shirts, and when I got them, I both got a size too small for them, so I'm pretty sure they don't ever wear them. So I misjudged how fat they were.
Oh my God.
So they got them, and they were like, "Thanks, David. This is a shot to the nuts."
Oh my God.
And a gentle reminder that I need to do something about my life decisions. So yesterday, Friday, we spent a good portion of the day talking to people, telling them about the podcast, and even the folks that don't listen to podcasts at all. We're hoping that what?
Especially the people that didn't listen, because I was just giving these motherfuckers.
Right. Yeah. The deal was like. Like the buttons aren't free, okay? So they don't cost money, but they're not free. So the way it works is you have to either subscribe to the podcast or give me your email so you can be on our mailing list, and you'll get notifications on, whenever we do we release new episodes. And like I was saying, not everyone listens to podcasts, but that's cool because it's it would be an honor if I was the person who kind of ushered their way into the podcast world. So I try and look at it that way. But yeah, we've been handing out flair, and it's been going great. Of course, Mackenzie and Sarah back there, she'll be on in just a second. They got their flair, they're rocking it, and I'm sure they're going to tell all their friends about the podcast.
100%. My whole 3 of them that are here.
Yes, all 3 of them and all 4 of our listeners. Right. Yes, all of us here together. So Mackenzie, how long have you been attending MTAC? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think since 2015. Yeah, 2015.
2015, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I've been. I think we've been doing it since. I think it's 2015, 2014, somewhere around there. So, yeah, I think we started coming out around the same time. I think we came either the first or second year after it stopped being in Murfreesboro and started being at the Music City Sheraton. So, that's all super interesting, I know. So try and contain your excitement, right? So tell me about your cosplay. Who are you cosplaying as?
I'm Aaron Yeager. I'm the maid version.
Yes.
Who's shedding a little bit, but living life.
I was about to apologize because usually when I run the podcast, it's at my house and my dog sheds a lot. I was like, oh yeah, we're not at my house for this one.
No. Just my feather duster shedding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that also makes sense.
Here you go.
So it's from Attack on Titan, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What part of Attack on Titan is Aaron in a maid's outfit?
I'm gonna say none of the above. E. No. There's like several episodes where he's wearing like a head wrap, like cleaning and stuff like that, and like same with Levi. So, sorry.
No, you're good.
So we kind of just like went based off that, and there's like a whole fan base for like maid AUs. We've seen 2 maid Levi's today already, and that was super cool.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
That
cool. So how did you decide on that cosplay? Were you just like, yeah, this would be a good idea, or like did it kind of hit you like like a pillow across the head, like oh that would be great?
No. Me and Sarah, we've been like contemplating doing Aaron and Levi, and like we've messed around with it a little bit.
Okay.
But I was never like super happy with how they turned out, like ever.
Okay.
And so like I was just shopping through Party City and I found like a little skimpy maid dress and I was like, this is on clearance for $7.
Nice.
Bet. And like I made it into a maid dress and I had no idea what I was going to use it for. And I was messaging Sarah and we like came up with the idea for maid Aaron and I was like, okay, cool, we can give this a try. And like I really liked how it turned out and I was like, okay, cool, we're finally going to do Aaron and Levi after like 6 years of contemplating it. So let's go.
That's awesome. So yeah, you just my next question was if all or part of it was DIY, like what materials did you use? You just, and of course you just talked about, you know, picking something up at Party City, but you were explaining earlier that at least part of it is DIY.
Yeah, like the actual maid dress, like this part right here,
which is making for great radio.
Oh,
basically the top.
Okay, yeah.
No,
So this part right here that you can't see.
That wasn't a shot at you. That's just a comment that we like at least once every episode make is like, this is making for great radio because we're like visually describing things that only me and the guests can see. And
Okay. So it is a very skimpy maid cause dress. It comes up like right below ass cheek level.
Yeah.
And I did not like that very much. So I added like a whole nother skirt underneath it to where it has like a double layer and it poofs out a little bit.
Nice.
I added ruffles to the sleeves. I added lace and then I made my own apron to go with it because it was bare. And like we added a nice big bow up top as well.
So do you sew at all? I'm
Yes.
assuming it. I mean, if you did the sewing work, then it looks fucking awesome.
Oh,
like,
thank you.
yeah, you should be super proud. I mean, I'm sure you are, but it looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you should be super proud of that. So yeah, you said you used some lace and other material. I'm so terrible at naming materials.
I have no idea what this is. This was from a dress I got at Goodwill that I cut up. I don't know materials either.
I know Lycra because that's what my suit is made out of. I'm currently wearing a Deadpool Spider-Man crossplay costume, and where I order from, all the suits are made from Lycra, and it's basically like a more durable spandex material.
Yep.
That's pretty much the only material that I know.
It was people asking, I'm like, the 97-cent bin at Walmart.
Right. That's all you need to know, and it works for you, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.